the most active commenter
ever.
And we love him, and we wanted to share him with you. Yes. We don't share him that often. I had to convince Ray to share him with me. So, for us to be sharing him with you, all, y'all should be privileged, and y'all welcome. Are you recording us? Yes. Oh, that is so sweet. Honey, we got a cameraman, man. You know, we came up in the work.
We got a cameraman.
I'm trying to invite people, and then we have assistants.
Yes. That will be doing this in the camera.
Oh my Lord, never mind.
Yeah,
I don't got young people. Young people don't know how to use stuff.
I don't use Facebook. I don't go live on Facebook. None of that.
But still, you should know how to invite people to things. I felt like that's just a requirement for
Life.
Yes.
We gotta go underneath the thing.
The videos.
Oh.
I don't even know how to invite people.
Oh, here we go. It says live support. Whatever you do, it'll be sideways on yours.
Yeah, because I got it sideways. Oh, you want me?
Yeah. So today's show. Oh no, you got muted.
We want you to do it.
How do I do it? Okay, forget it. Just turn it down. Ha ha. So I'm on here. Y'all go ahead and talk while I
So today's show. First, let's do the introduction. If this is your first time joining, or if this is your first time coming to our show, sorry for the background noise. The kids are playing with the dog. It is what it is. I mean, we asked for silence, and we gonna get what we got. we only can ask for so much. I am Miss Keita Brown. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. This is the lovely Rhea.
All right, I love that introduction.
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Who am I?
The lovely Rhea.
No, you can't. Don't. Please.
Don't throw it so hard. Don't
throw
excite
it.
the dog.
Don't throw it at all. Just don't throw it at all, because he's just going to be happy.
Mm.
We can be happy when we're done.
It's Merry Christmas.
Merry
supposed to be
Christmas.
happy. The dog can't be happy.
Oh.
We got a little elf and curry on Jingle
Y'all know how I feel.
What an elf,
Robin
huh?
lady. Oh, don't be not doing that.
My hat coming off. Y'all know I love Christmas. Christmas time.
I don't like no holiday but tax time.
And it's not a holiday.
Black.
That count.
Jeremy, don't laugh.
It's not a holiday.
It is the black people's holiday.
No.
Yes.
No.
Lies, you tell. You ain't never lived in the hood then.
I have.
Because that is the holiday. That is Christmas to them.
Holiday.
That is Christmas to them. That is the working.
That is not necessarily black people.
No, that is the working person's Christmas.
There you go.
Because that's when I get to do stuff that I can't do for the rest of the year. Like enjoy a meal by myself.
Oh my God.
At a restaurant that I've been wanting to go to without the kids for a long time. And ordering that one expensive dish that you be looking at like.
I never do that. That's a good idea. I need to do
It's just
that.
like that one time that you just treat yourself to something that you typically would not spend that kind of money on, but you've worked so hard all year long.
Mommy Day.
And you just want, yeah.
That should be
I
the
didn't
thing.
just take the money and spend it on them or whatever I didn't have enough money to spend on in the first place.
Don't you spend all your money on them all year long?
That's a
You
365.
ain't good for
Yeah, I know.
one.
I'm just saying that's what I
She's
do.
talking about
I'm
a
talking
one
about
day.
a one day.
I'm just saying. Or,
yeah.
no,
Not
let me
even
tell you
one
what I
day,
did
really,
last
a couple
year.
hours.
I'm going to be honest with you. What I did last year for myself was I got myself this tablet. No, that's not true. That's a lie. I got myself the
I'm
other
gonna need you to tell
tablet.
the truth.
I got the other tablet.
Okay.
This tablet I got for my business.
Okay.
And I got that in September. But at tax time of last year, I got myself a tablet, a Samsung tablet, because we all know I love a Samsung. Jesus, it does something.
Is y'all
And
invited?
she's never
Because
caught
you
on
invited?
fire. Not
I don't
one.
know.
I need you to invite.
And
You
then
ain't never qualified.
And then I also bought myself a Fitbit, and I love that thing.
I need a Fitbit.
love
Where's
that
that?
thing in my room on the charger.
I ain't
I haven't
anyway.
because you don't never pay attention.
I do be paying attention to you.
I
How
don't
much
know.
is you older?
That's a whole lot of creepy, ain't it? I watch you old. Yeah,
Who paid her?
okay, no. So today's show, I'm gonna just move on. Because ain't none of that right. Yeah, just go down the list, honey, and hit invite so I can stop looking rude. I am.
You are exposed. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas.
That the holes with bras that hold them.
You know you right up there with me. I just have the low cut.
I don't
shirt for the
know
day.
why she
15 pounds worth.
Shut up! It was 10 pounds.
lies you down.
It was 10 pounds. It wasn't 15. It was 10 pounds. But you're not supposed to tell people that on the live, on the camera, on the YouTube and the Facebook.
Oh.
They would love to know.
No, they don't. They
are wondering.
That's
They
how
get
you
questions.
get
Well,
followers.
the answer to the question is
20
10
followers
pounds.
for every pound.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine?
I'd be 15, 20.
There you go.
25, 30, 35.
I don't want to get rid of mine. Let me just be honest with you. I like them.
I don't
mean,
think I can get rid of mine.
I mean, you can with surgery, but
You know, I know.
If Rhea got rid of hers, she would fall backwards.
She sure would.
She's
She's
used
a
to
lot of
that weight, and so
It-
she
it
would stand up and
balances
go,
itself
whoa.
Right, if I would just lean back. Lean back. She be saying Joe with them.
Oh,
Lean back.
such bad for
you're right. It's still going, but
Ooh,
yeah.
okay. How y'all doing? How you doing? Is this
right,
something on the
there you
camera that
go.
we were supposed to be doing?
No.
No.
This is his clients. Oh, so let's
you
go
got
into that
clients.
really quickly.
Yes.
So today's show.
Oh my gosh, she said.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, we gonna get it together.
Ooh,
Let me know when
gonna
you're all
be
done,
hard.
honey. So today, the quick rundown of what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be discussing Jeremy's company, Life Enhancer, as our
Just let them
spotlight.
hang out, girl. Just let them
As
hang
our
out.
spotlight, entrepreneurial spotlight of the week, we are going to be doing a very nice DIY Christmas craft. I'm so
Well, I
excited.
like DIYs.
I know.
I do.
It's going to be so much fun. We're going to do one every week. Yes.
They not all gonna be Christmas.
No, but Christmas is like in a week. After that, it's just DIY
Good.
corner.
I
Right
like-
now, it's DIY
Honestly,
Christmas
you
corner.
can do it.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, I know. I just like.
Don't give it
I just-
away.
I don't want. Christmas.
And then our topic for today is support good. Go inside my but y'all know how this goes. Go inside my room. There's a black duffel bag on the bed, and inside is the green book. Okay.
Is it how many duffel bags? One duffel bag
So-
is two.
so
Is
one
it the
duffel
safe
bag.
duffel bag?
It's
Because I
the
got
safe-
two duffel bags.
It's my work duffel
So I
bag.
got to say the duffel bag to the left, not the one to the right. You go to the right, you in trouble.
No, it's just the one and on. It's reconnected, but you just keep going. It's just the one on the bed. So yes.
Full of cash.
And then, all right, so that's our show for today. What's going to be? That's what it's going to be. That's the rundown. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. How you doing?
Hey, Lizzie Boo.
So what we're going to do first is, last week, as we always say, share, share, share. If you share, you put yourself in the drawing for this week's Entrepreneurial Spotlight.
Right.
And this week, our entrepreneur is Jeremy of Life Enhancement, and he is giving away...
I'm giving away a 2-for-1.
Okay, 2-for-1 special.
Actually, no, I'm sorry.
two of
It's
what?
not.
For one
It's
of
not
what?
a 2-for-1.
Okay.
It's two things
Thank you.
for free. Exclusions may apply.
All right,
You
hey,
get-
show.
because
you,
some of my
commercial?
services are in
He an
with
escort, y'all.
government things.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
just because he keeps saying he giving away his services. I'm just.
Well,
elaborate on
he
the
doesn't
services.
provide it good. He actually does provide a service.
I
so
know.
He
Yeah,
has
It's
to give
just like
away
he
a
ain't
service.
saying what service it is. I was just
There
trying
will
to get him
be
back
a
to
waived
Christmas Day.
consultation fee and one service. Exclusions may apply.
So, for those of you that don't know or are just joining us for the first time, Life Enhancement is, it's so much encompassed into one. I've used it personally for Rhea, my business. He is a personal assistant, a professional assistant. He is an organizer. Oh, praise the Lord. Thank you for the organizing. He is an organizer. So, of course, I love to boast about all of our entrepreneur spotlights, right? Especially when I know them. Thank you. Back off. Especially when I know them and have used their services. So I can say that I've used Life Enhancement for searching for things when I just genuinely don't have the time. If you ever check his website, which he'll put, his Facebook page, which you'll see on there, you'll see me on there a lot of times. I've called up Life Enhancement. Listen, I need a microwave at a good price. I do not have time to sit around and search for it. Next thing you know, I had me a Samsung 1.5 cubic foot microwave for $94. I don't know if you know, but I was happy on the inside and on the out. And then when it came, I did a little shout.
Yes, you did.
Then I was like, we need a new knife set. And so I don't have time to look for a new knife set. And so he went on, and the next thing I know, for $40, I got me a whole Emerald Butcher
Bam!
box set. Let me tell you, you need Life Enhancement.
Wait a
Why
minute
keep
now.
doing that?
I don't
I don't know, but she's still recording, so just keep going.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you need life enhancement in your life. And this is something that it's one of those things that you don't know you need until you get it.
Stand back there with the charger so the phone don't die.
And then and once you get it,
I love this show so much. We just stop and talk to children.
anytime, not just you. I'm just saying, we stop and talk
We
to
mamas,
children.
and that's what we
All
do. It's,
right
it's
away.
about 100 of them running around. I don't even know everybody's name.
I know.
I swear they just coming out of the corners. And
Like, baby kids,
who
they don't
belong
die.
to? I don't even know if they mine.
They multiplied.
They do.
I love that movie. So, every time you share,
Now I have that little kissy.
you are entered in to win whatever we're giving away. And so today we're giving
I
away
want my mother to see this.
a free concert ticket. Oh, we want us to
Why
wait for
you
your
wait?
mother?
No, you don't have to wait.
Oh, I invited her already.
You did.
Why
But
you
she
not
didn't.
logged in and inviting folks?
Because I am sitting here
So
for the
we.
camera.
Anyway, so every time you
Bougie.
every time you hit the share button, you are entered to win whatever the entrepreneur spotlight of the week is. And this week,
You're in, yeah, you're in
Are you
the,
gonna be our
the
drawer?
giveaway for the following week. And our lovely draw. I don't know why you still got your coat on.
because she wants to leave alone, come on the camera, baby. Turn
Shit,
around and
baby,
say
you know,
hello.
I can't mess with.
Hi, there we go.
I can't mess with.
So
Red
she's
Baby.
drawing for the week. Good,
She
put your
claimed
hand in
this
and
one.
grab one.
All the rest of them are scavengers, but she claimed this one.
Oh!
Can she win that? I
That's
guess
not
so.
fair.
She won. Miss Clarissa is the winner of
Technically, last week she didn't, and it was a. Thank you.
and so
And this one too.
I'm giving a guarantee that it'll be professional.
Yes.
It'll be done professionally.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna need this to get its life together.
Y'all keep talking.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So what services are you? I don't know how to knock this over.
there are many services. It depends on what you need. It could be if you have your own business and you need a website or you need a logo or if you need e-filing done, that could be the thing. If you don't have your own business and you need organization at work or at home, that could be the thing. Meal plans. It could be, there's so many things. I've helped people find, one person in particular, he was on dialysis and he was looking for a kidney, an older gentleman. And because of his age, it was very hard for him to be on the list. So I found some organizations that would definitely deal with that. So that's one thing. As you can tell, life enhancement is all over the place. It's very hard to explain. So I always tell people, I make your dreams a reality.
So maybe I can kind of help sum it up. So let me simplify it for folks. Because, I talk to simple folk for a living. God forgive me.
Just don't say that I'm a personal assistant.
No.
Because
I wasn't
don't
going
want
to
to
say.
go and get coffee. And
No. I wasn't going to say personal
That's for an
assistant.
intern.
What I was more leaning along the lines of is you just help de-stress
Yes.
a situation. So
That's a good one.
looking
I like
and
that.
searching and getting overwhelmed and not knowing if this is the right thing or you're going to get scammed. If this,
Yes.
it can
Background
get very
searches.
right. It gets very overwhelming when you're trying to narrow something down to who is the best. This
Yes.
should I go with this? Should I you and that
Reputation
compare.
management.
Exactly.
That's
so
another thing.
I feel like what you're offering is very vital to the everyday person, and it's very vital to somebody that's just busy all the time.
Yes.
Especially
All of my clients are extremely busy. This is a great
or
example.
people that just don't know.
Right.
Like
I need
a
you to
lot
get
of
down.
a lot
Love
of
it.
older people
Thank you.
need that kind of help because they don't know, and they are easily taken advantage of because they don't know.
That's true.
So I feel like what you're doing is not just life enhancement, but it just makes it is. How I want to word this right. 'cause
Even
I don't
if your
wanna-
grandmother needs to set up an email address for some reason and she doesn't know how to turn the computer on.
Or online
That's how
grocery
this,
shopping.
yes, online grocery shop. I mean, it can be, like she said, a de-stressor. I am a personal de-stressor.
Right. I like that.
That is much
Yeah,
better.
I like that because
Personal de-stress.
because what I think of when I hear when I
Thank you,
think
Lipstick.
thank you
Nice.
when I think about what Jeremy does, I think about you in the capacity is if I was a daughter, say if I had an older mother and I lived out of state or whatever, and I was concerned about how is she getting her groceries. She can't get out to get her groceries. And I know she can't go online and order them because a lot of places like Walmart now has the delivery.
Yes.
That'll deliver it to their door, but I don't have the time to actually do it. You would be the person I would call and say, hey, my grandmother, I want to make sure she has her groceries. I want to make sure she's okay, and I'm going to pay for it. Can you just go online and order it and have it shipped to her house?
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get to talking to them. So in that sense,
No.
in that sense, I think that the services that he offers are phenomenal. And they are life-changing and saving as well, especially for people that genuinely just don't have
3 kids,
That
a
ain't got
business,
time.
a talk show, a full-time job.
or just don't want to.
Or just don't want to.
Just don't want to.
You know what?
Like,
I was talking to a lady
think
about
this.
Jeremy the other day at the club, and she said she had a whole lot of emails, and I talked about how you help with emails.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get.
And I was like, he had a client that had like 6,000 emails. She's like, oh, I got well over that.
Yeah, I got
said,
about
just,
77,000.
Just talk to me. I get you his information. So that is, I feel funny not looking at myself.
Right,
Like we've
it's
done
like
for a month.
awkward.
You keep saying there's an internet.
Are you
connection.
getting us all 3?
Okay, good. So that is Jeremy and Life Enhanced.
Yes.
I'm so
Yes.
excited.
I need to
have
start
my first-
utilizing. Yes. I'm excited that it's Jeremy because he literally came from New York to be with us today
Yes,
here
he
in
did.
Maryland. So
Yes, we did.
I'm excited. And
Oh.
I think this is the first
And
time that
my-
we all have really sat down together.
Yes.
And since you mentioned that, I want you all to know he is virtual, so it doesn't really matter where you live.
Yes.
Whether you live here in Maryland, in New York, California, he is virtual. So
Yes, Asia.
We'll work it out.
Yeah,
If
we have Asian fans already, I would be.
Zoom is everywhere.
I'm
So
saying
Africa,
right now.
Asia. If you could look,
Where the girls? Where the girls? Where the
I would
girls?
love to have
Who's
somebody
watching the
from
girls?
motherland.
where's here?
She's at work.
Oh Lord.
Just tell me if she's.
Ayana,
there.
can you go back there with the girls? Because what are you doing?
I'm
She's
Oh.
inviting people.
Can I?
You go back. You're a big girl. Go make sure everybody's okay.
If they doing anything, can you? She like I'm not. What was that?
That face.
I ain't never
was
seen that one. That was a new
awesome.
one. Yeah, that was a new one for me.
Thank you, sweetheart. You invited everybody?
All right, can you go check on the little
Future,
bitches?
future enhancer right here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. We're gonna get it
You
together.
need to enhance her life.
Get it together.
I'm afraid of the cat.
Why?
The cat tried to.
Attack me.
She not gonna trust me.
She went like
She
this
wants to
at me.
play with somebody.
She tried to
She
attack
wants to
me.
play with
You was
somebody.
playing
When
with
she
the
attacks-
dolls, and that she got offended.
She does.
She
got issues
like
with
how
people.
you
I wasn't
would
even playing with the dog at the time. I was sitting right
but she
there.
knew you was about
Okay,
to.
but
Get
we don't finish-
we
we don't
on a
finish
show.
this.
Stop.
We
Cut.
don't finish this. We're not
Edit.
cutting. We're not cutting. All right,
Censor.
book corner. Let's move on. To book corner. You got your book,
Yes, I did.
and you already finished the book.
Yes, Lord.
And you started the book.
You ain't
Yes.
finished that book yet.
No, I have things to do. Didn't
I ain't
hear me
told you.
say-
I'm telling her
I just
no
want you to
thing.
know that I have been enhancing lives.
Well, I'm gonna need you to enhance yours to read the book. It's like a 2-day book. It's a 1-day
It is a
book.
really short. No, it is a really good and short book.
It is
Let me
good.
tell
It's
you,
funny though.
When I first picked it up, I did not want to put it down. It is really that good of a book. It's for me. I don't have any children,
And you're not a mom.
and I know
You got a dog. How about Pooh Bear looked at him like, what?
Y'all
You
come
ain't got
closer.
what?
I have a
If we get any
4-legged
closer, we gonna be a
child
threesome.
that is a.
Oh.
But Jeremy should be in the middle. I just want you to know that.
That's the
He
only way
should.
it would work.
Come on.
Don't knock that
Don't
wine
look at
over,
my
because
stomach.
I'm gonna beat you. You spill any more alcohol, because I was fitting to lick the thing.
Oh my God.
If I,
Hey, Maurice.
hey,
Miss Michelle is on here. I'm just saying.
Michelle.
No, not that Michelle.
Oh, well, hi, other Michelle.
see, you got all these big booby women all.
Yes. Okay. So, I back up.
Just scroll back and forth, honey.
Very unprofessional
three
with
of
me.
us.
I'm so sorry, but it's very hard between these two. The book is very good. It's very short. Yes. Very small. Turn it to the side. It is not a big book. It is very nice. The way
And it's under
set up,
$10.
It is. You can get it on Amazon like that. I'm sure there's
For what,
other
$5,
places.
$6?
Let
Yes.
me tell you.
Yes.
So I read during my breathing treatments. And right now, I am in a place of complete and utter understanding. I mean,
Didn't I tell you?
snatch that baby up.
What I tell you?
Run your butt to the hospital.
What?
Don't know your left from your right, your underwear
telling
from
folks.
your pants. I'm sorry, y'all got. They
You
don't
know,
know.
you see
They don't know what's
they see
happening.
how I was feeling.
Did you
right?
get there yet? Oh,
Hold on, but did you?
All right, go ahead.
But the one part when she was talking about when she was a little kid and how her daddy looked at her like she had like.
I didn't think I got there yet.
That was at the beginning. That was at the very beginning.
Okay, what her daddy
How
look like?
when she would kick the glass and her daddy looked at her like he ain't never seen a child with less sense.
Yes.
Right.
That every
Yeah.
single one of the
I
children.
was I was just like, Lord, I know.
Look, you're not a biological parent, but I've seen you in this house with the children.
Yeah, but he
looking
had
at the
that-
same weight.
But that look take you back somewhere
It
from
does.
when you got that look before. Like,
I've been in church on the choir stand. Mom's out there in the congregation.
it burns.
She give you a look, and you feel like something. Your world is so broken apart. You just
He's
don't
like,
want this church to end.
No,
Because when it's over,
you gonna get a hind paw whipping.
Oh my Lord.
or they'll take the belt and hit the back of the pew, and all the kids go because they don't know which parent did it. Who's gonna get the whooping?
I ain't even did nothing. What you did? Did you fart? Did you burn?
And that's what it takes to grow up to be a
Hey,
life
Uncle
parent.
Malcolm, if you're still there, Uncle Malcolm, my uncle is on
Hey,
here.
Uncle Malcolm.
And, Nikki, thank you for joining
Hey,
us. If
Nikki.
you're still on there, I'm looking at the wrong place.
Yeah, we
Thank
looking
you
at-
for joining, because that's what we're used
There's
to.
cameras everywhere.
There's cameras.
Yes. So everybody that has just joined in, thank you so very much. Did anybody invite up all Nikita's people yet?
Ain't nobody invite none of Nikita's people.
Okay,
did
hold
he?
on, because
Did he?
Nikita's
Hold on.
people, let me tell you, the only bad thing about this right now is
Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
the only bad thing is no, that's fine, Nikita,
Huh?
come back here.
I was trying to help the child because
Oh.
she ain't know how to invite folks.
All right, well, so we invited some more people. I do. Let me tell you, I love my people, and I love Nikita's people too. My people watch, Nikita people talk. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And
That's
so
fun.
let me go back to
I don't know what-
back to the live so I can see who's joining us. I have it behind me.
I
And
don't
the reason
know.
I keep
So how long?
Check it.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
I
how
don't
long
think- I
is
think
this
you're not
book going
on
to be
as
the book?
me.
Like, do
till the end of
y'all-
December.
I don't
and then January
I don't
we're
know
gonna
what
have
you
another
need.
book.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
So y'all do it
I don't know
for
what
month.
this
yes.
child
Okay,
needs.
got
That
it.
gives people time to
Get the book, read the book, right?
right. Get the
Okay.
book, read
And,
the book.
and because
start
we
putting it on there.
understand that just like we had, it's a small book, but if you have a busy life, you only can read it when you can read it.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
for me, I was reading it. I read it while I was at the gym. While I was working out on the treadmill. I read it.
And I can't do that because I can't focus.
And see, I could. That was what kept me
I can only focus on
not
TV.
thinking about the fact that my legs was jello and my side was cramping up and hurting. I was focused on I'm gonna get through this chapter. And then I read it at night when the kids are quiet and I have like a moment, or when I'm on the toilet. I'm sorry, but
That's why things
I mean-
like Candy Crush.
yeah.
My mother's calls it Candy
I
Crunch.
was just playing it 5 minutes ago.
So I always say the wrong thing, but that's why they were invented. And Angry Birds, that was made for.
Yeah, but see, with them you get stuck because I was stuck in the bathroom for about 45 minutes.
It happens.
I was done. I just was.
It happens.
I was crushing stuff and I was winning boards and I was scared to move because I felt lucky.
You would get out of
there.
that, right?
I was like, if I stop, I get out of this feeling, so I'm gonna sit right here. My legs was numb.
Yeah.
All that they was hurting. I here. I was winning.
Did you share or did you invite?
I couldn't do nothing on that. I don't
Okay,
know.
well,
What
I'm
she
gonna come.
on.
Hold on.
I don't know what
Y'all
she
go
doing.
ahead and keep
I don't
it
know
talking.
where she sharing at or what she live about, but it ain't right. I don't know
It
what
ain't
she
right.
did. It ain't. I can't share. I can't do nothing.
Oh, no,
but say
that was
something.
the
I
wrong
don't
one.
wanna say
Sorry.
nothing. I just want to share something. So,
So nice to be sitting here on
Yes.
the show.
it is. So our topic for the night. Are we going into the topic? Are we over the
In a
books?
minute.
I know we a hot mess y'all tonight.
There's a
because
lot going on.
We're flustered to have Jeremy here. I just can't get right, and I'm out of Adderall.
No, we're gonna do
We're about to do our DIY.
Oh,
I
okay.
called it a DUI the other
Oh,
day. Remember last week I
not-
called it a DUI?
Yes, you did.
I was going to jail,
Sweetheart,
y'all.
you gotta get down. We're on TV.
I think
We're on
I-
TV. Get down.
Can you?
Get down.
This was Pooh Bear. He made his debut.
That was Pooh Bear.
Yes, because he just bougie.
He was
just,
my life
I know what we can
enhancer.
do. I know
He
what we
wanted
My
can do.
therapy
and like,
animal.
Watch out.
Water and
Excuse me.
Lord.
This is what we can do to get your people. I'm sorry.
You going over
Take it on them and not on me. You two keep talking.
All
Okay.
right. So
Behind the scenes, this is
behind
how it happens,
yes. So let's talk about life enhancement. a little bit.
y'all. Okay.
So let's give a scenario.
Hey, Miss Gloria.
So say I call you up and I say, oh my God, Jeremy, I'm freaking out. I'm stressing out.
Mm-hmm.
I got to move in. Like a month. I don't have a clue. I know what area I want to be in, but I just don't have time to do a search.
Okay, so then I would probably ask what type of a roundabout budget you're looking for. And then that, but then that would help me to narrow down the area search, because we all know that within an area in a neighborhood, there's different price points within that thing. So I would be able to see that. I would also ask, okay, well, what else are you looking for as far as amenities? Your children's schooling, parks and recreation things. Do you want those close to your house? If you're in a city, do you need to be near like a bus or a subway? All of those things, yes, all of the things that you just don't have time to think about. That's somebody else's brain, because it's a lot easier to help people from the outside than it is for them to help themselves on the inside.
Right.
That's why we do this. And basically, it's just making your life easier. Even if it's getting you in contact with a really good realtor that's not going to get over on you or doesn't have too high of a cost that they take out of what you're paying. That could be the thing. Whatever it is that you need, I can help you get there. Or, I am not ashamed to say, if I cannot help you, I will be very forward with that and say that is out of my area of expertise, but I do know someone, because I have collected so many wonderful people that I work with now. Of course, these two beautiful ladies being two of them, that have their own talents and things that they bring to the table that can assist with things that I might not be able to do.
Right, networking is beautiful.
Networking is wonderful.
Network is beautiful. So you go back, I got it.
Also, just for on the organizing tip, I understand that everyone cannot afford life enhancement. I do understand that, because I have kind of built my own little small empire, so I get where you start at. And I do have a Pinterest page that is free for people to go on that has wonderful ideas for how to organize their homes, businesses, cars. It takes it one room at a time in the house. And then for the car and all of that stuff, you can do that. So if you need life hacks, it's a new term people are using, you can go on the Pinterest page and you can find out some of those for free. That, of course, is Life Enhancement LLC. And the Facebook page is Life Enhancement NYC. So feel free. There's a MrWhiteEnhancements.com webpage. We are all over. Yes.
Yes.
You did it.
Yeah. Well, we shared it on her page, but not to individual people. But
That's
it's not
okay.
recording from here. We're just watching us. We're still recording from our camera person.
Right. Okay.
So, what we're doing now
Yes, this is a DIY
is
section.
our DIY. So remember, try not to get all my non-matching self. Thank you very much. I just realized how much I did not match, but it's okay.
Oh, I thought it was going to be from the waist up.
Usually
That's
it is.
what I thought, too.
We don't
That's why
normally
I
have a
wasn't-
camera person.
Yeah, that's why I was going to go ahead and go back live. So
Yeah,
I
but
could
it's all
invite.
chopped up now.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little chapter screw.
Anyway,
I remember that song.
Yes,
our activity, if you guys remember, I had said that it's a wonderful thing to give out gifts to
Yes.
people.
Yes, it
and
is.
it's definitely wonderful to try to give to your teachers and different people that are a part of your children's lives. But sometimes buying all these people things get a little pricey. Yes,
Definitely.
Lord. But sometimes you make it, well, if you don't got time for wish.
Wish
Yeah,
is
because you got to
wonderful.
start that in January.
Yeah. Or October.
Right.
Sometimes, though, something that you make yourself,
It's more personal.
it's more personable
And
It
and
means
more
more.
appreciated. Because you thought so much of me that you took your time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for some of us, I thought so much of you, I took my time, but my money was not always on point. So, Rhea loves, like I say all the time, Pinterest is my best friend. And money right now don't want to seem to be. So,
Look, from what I hear, money is the root of all evil. And we've been trying to be peaceful, but I don't mind a little devil juice.
but today, we are going to
We
make
playing with water.
a mug. We are playing with water. and nail polish. So what you're gonna do is get yourself a container of that you don't really. Hey, get yourself a container that maybe you are don't want anymore. You're gonna throw away. It's no big deal. And you're gonna grab yourself that bucket of nail polish we all know we have.
Yeah, get the one you
And-
go to lunch meat in.
Find yourself a color that you either don't want anymore or you just really like because it's your favorite color. And in that bowl, you are going to put your nail polish. I'm just going to do one right now. Put your nail polish in it. Wait for it to float back up to the top. Yeah, most of them is at the top, right? This happens to be a little cheap dollar nail polish. No big deal.
Right? And you can get those 2 for $1.
Yep, at the Dollar Tree.
If they're 2 for $1,
Take your
and
mug
they're expensive.
and dip it
Hey.
inside
Oh,
your
that
water.
is cute. It's a
beautiful
customized
design.
mug.
And
Yes.
then if you want, you can you hold this mug for me, please?
I can.
I just thought of something. If you want, after you do that layer, you can get yourself another layer.
That's
This
gonna
one
be
has got
thick.
glitter. This one is kind of old. I use it to
There
death.
we go.
There we go. We got action.
There
We got
we go.
action. We got action.
I do use this. It's probably almost done. I'm not gonna lie. I love this thing. But
All right,
That's good. That's good. That's good. Save some for
you
your
can
nails.
use it.
put your glitter on top and then dip it in. Go ahead, Nikita.
Ooh.
And then no, don't put it in there.
Oh, I was.
That's all right though. Because
Just-
look at that.
Look, this is why I don't do this kind of stuff
And
because I've
then-
been made a fool out of
So
myself.
now you basically marbleized your coffee mug.
That is a cute little customized mug.
Please. And so you don't put the rim in, of course, because then you have nail polish all over the rim where you put your mouth at. But you have a customized,
little fingernail
and
polish
you can
remover.
take your time. Put the nail polish where you want it to. This time I just kind of spread it all layers if you want your different colors. You can even put the different colors in the bowl of water at the same time.
Yes.
Swirl it around, make it marbly, and then dip your mug in. Put it just in the front. Put it on the sides. Put it on the handle. Right. So that is.
Just a thought. I'm sorry, my brain. You could put a piece of tape around the
Yep,
rim.
so that you don't get it
So
around
that
the
way,
rim.
just some of the Scotch tape around the top, dip it, and then take it off, and you good.
Sit on
And
the
then
top
hang
of
it upside down.
Where
And-
the tape is.
Let it dry.
Yes.
That's your first one. Now, here's another one. Again, remember, nail polish, dollar store.
Mug,
container.
dollar store.
I mean, mug,
Water.
dollar store.
Tap.
That's what I was getting at. Or go into the dollar store and buy yourself a glass. Now, we're going to do a glass.
Oh, that's gonna be bougie.
Now, we're going to turn this glass, because we are in Maryland.
we
It's hard. I can hear
Let's
everything
get
she's
you
saying now.
for your Ravens fans for Christmas. Get yourself a glass.
Yeah, if you a Steelers fan, you can't do this.
Or whoever you are, but
What
I'm
I
in
say?
Maryland.
We
Dip just the bottom.
and it might act a little stank a little bit.
Oh, no, it's doing it.
It's
I
doing,
just-
doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow.
So you can either do just the bottom, and now you have a marbleized bottom,
That's
customized glass.
cute.
So I've got these glass that have all these dots in it, but to make it different, I now have this purple marble. Or I could even take it, I don't have any more in there, and just dip it halfway, and then it would come up.
To the,
That would be a
halfway
nice
around.
way to customize your glasses for a party, so when
Yep.
nobody mistakenly don't drink my stuff. I got the blue bottom. You got the purple bottom. I got the blue bottom. Don't drink my
There you
liquor.
go.
Then
There you
we
go.
get in the fight.
And there you go.
It could get.
careful.
And you don't need a
Thank
lot of
you.
water. You don't need a big container. Just
No.
something big enough to put your
To
cup
put
in.
your mug in.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
And
That we can do that.
yes,
Yes.
please. And there is a wonderful gift. It costs you what, $1 for the glass, $1 for
Maybe 50
some
cents. Yeah,
nail
$1 for the nail
polish,
polish.
depending on how
The
many
water
glasses
came
you
with
want.
the
Michelle,
water bill.
isn't that
Make sure you got
wonderful?
some water.
Is this old?
Yes. Oh no.
Oh.
Hey Michelle, my
Hey,
sister's here.
Michelle. That's Old Faithful. I love her.
Yes.
She's a
And
sweetie.
so that's our idea for today.
Miss
Now,
White. Hi, Miss White.
hey. That's
That's
Gloria
Gloria.
White. She's very nice. I love her.
Yeah.
Very nice. I don't know if she's still on there,
The-
but it's okay.
Pikachu.
She
Pikachu.
can't work ever.
You doing stuff.
If you don't happen to celebrate
Christmas.
Back up a
Christmas
little bit.
or
Back up a
Hanukkah
little bit.
or
You could do the same thing with a candle if you
Kwanzaa.
wanted to do that. If it wasn't a wine glass, you could do this. for people who don't celebrate Christmas, but they're celebrating during the Christmas season, Hanukkah,
Yes.
Kwanzaa.
The holiday
Instead of
season.
using a glass, you could use a candle because they give a lot of candles
Right.
out as gifts to each
That would
other.
be nice.
Secret Santas, it's very nice, it's
Or
personable,
if
and it
you-
didn't cost you a lot.
Right.
Especially if all you have is
Those
a
little,
$5 budget.
Don't you know those little figurine things? Like you go to the pottery stores and they have the
Uh-huh.
little figurines that are just like blank canvas. It's like just the white. You can dip those and color it.
There you
and,
go.
oh, this is going to be fun.
And if you want to dip your fingers, honey,
blue around your fingers.
Miss Rhea is already having a hard time reading these people.
If you want to dip your fingers, because see, they do that DIY where you get your fake nails. And
Oh yes, that's
your
another
fingers
day.
and-
We're gonna do that another day too. I've done that. Wait
We
till I
can do
show
that.
you all the newspaper nail design for yourself. I've done it.
Ooh.
So much fun. And then,
Don't do it with no money, because I'm going to beat y'all.
no.
Because I've seen that where people take $1 and just put the dollar thing and cut the...
Well, you could.
No, like, you ain't...
If you use $1, you could probably cover a hand. Or
Hey,
maybe both,
Arlene!
because if you turn it over on the back, $1 for $1, 2 hands. Wow.
Technically, you can use it for
Everybody
all.
is
Yeah,
looking
because
at
it doesn't come off. It doesn't come off. It's just ghetto as I don't know what. So let's not do that.
Well, okay.
I
We're
mean-
not going to do that.
If we could use newspaper, show me the money. Here you go.
Okay.
This is so much fun.
I'm wondering if we're even gonna make it to.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it, boo.
Just making sure the girls' mother's thing. Yeah. If we're even gonna make it to our subject for today.
We are.
Our subject for today is support.
Support.
Yes. I like that.
Yes.
That just sounds nice.
And it has been a very, very, very support needed week for us all. We all have had moments where we just needed support of life because
Which is why it's wonderful that Life
we
and
needed
Answer
life
is here
support.
because they
We were
are
dying.
a type of support too.
I'm telling you, we
Hey
always
Tammy,
died.
how you doing?
Hey Tammy. Yeah, we
So,
always died.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
dying. Red died and came back. Jeremy
Several times.
several times over. Just I had to tell her. I had to be Ike for a minute. You die, I'm gonna kill you. Don't you? But that's what I told her. I told her you die, I'm gonna kill you.
I hope
was
everybody
like-
is listening to
and
this
she
and
was
feels
Tina.
better for me in some
no, don't
way,
feel
shape, or
because
form.
I
It's
told
because
her
we love you.
Yeah.
because
Like
I
my
needed
mom
her to
used to
sing
tell
it
me,
for me
I'm
at work.
doing this because I love you.
Yeah, and it hurt. It felt like you hated me. What kind of love is this? I don't want love no more. Just don't like me
What
no
has love
more.
got to do with it?
And you didn't sing
Exactly.
it for me, so I told you.
Got
I-
to do
Yeah,
it.
she was all
I don't
high
have
up.
enough breath.
She was all high up at work talking about. I had to tell her, you down the thing. Don't you?
I got
Be
enough breath to
taking
be
them
singing
drugs.
anything.
We
Normally at work she
need
sing
you.
for me. Normally at work she be singing and dancing and all that. What's it called?
Gyrating.
Song. Big wheels keep on
I don't do none
turning.
of that. I don't do none of
Them
that. She
big
lies.
wheels be turning. Because she be
lies.
dancing and
I
they
should
be turning.
do, but she don't beat it. She don't
Oh,
beat
okay.
it.
You need
I
those
get cycling.
tassels.
You know,
Yeah.
Need them tassels.
And then the Zumba. And then
Oh,
you
yes,
had a moment
and
when you
Zumba.
was
She said,
singing
I don't do
songs.
all that. And she
I
got
do love
bells
Zumba.
hanging from her
I
head
get-
right now.
I go to Zumba.
The
I try to
Zumba
pop
dance.
into Zumba here and there. I do love a Zumba class.
Yeah, and come back and be sign language in me and stuff because she died. Like, I don't talk that. You got to give me a word or two.
You need a
Support.
pad.
Something.
We're gonna move
All
on.
of this.
Support.
Yes.
Very important. There are so many different types of support, aren't there?
Yes. And we need to remember.
Not go.
We need to
Disrespectful.
remember.
I say what you yell. Disrespectful. Chickapoo.
Chickapoo. Oh my God.
He fucked
What about
me.
worse?
And worse, it gets worse.
What time
Okay.
is it? Oh my lord. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a child that I gotta get. Somebody find my phone, please.
I don't even
It's
remember that.
right
happening.
here. It was drying out from the wine. Your phone drunk. Oh. Okay. They singing with the glass though. We got a whole
I
set
don't
of a
understand.
glass
I don't
and wine
understand.
and teenies. Ooh, a wine
Oh
teeny.
my.
They are not gonna stay on topic today. Let
We
me
are
tell you.
support. That is part of
we
that
have to
support.
meet-
When
we
you
have to
hear
meet-
support, what do you think about?
A glass of wine.
Okay. Now, when you hear support,
that-
that's how you got to do it. Like, okay.
Jesus.
So with
I'm
Jesus,
there for her.
amen.
Her support.
When
is
I
Jesus.
think of
Didn't he turn
What
water
do you
into
think?
wine?
What do you think?
it
now?
I was raised
depends.
Catholic.
Right now, when I think of support, because I am amidst such voluptuous ladies, I think of bras.
Oh Jesus.
I'm like
Look,
eye
I give it to
level
them because
with a lot of support right
they
now.
up here.
I'm just letting you know. No, so in all seriousness, support is
It's vital.
it's vital. Backbone maybe.
Yes, a strong one.
There's several different types though. There's support that others can give you, and support that you can give yourself,
Right.
and you can give to others.
Right. So let's talk about those three different ones.
Okay.
Now, and a lot of people have a hard time understanding that self-support.
Yes.
They have a hard time.
It's a hard one sometimes.
It's very hard, and a lot of people mistake it for self-pity.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And
Auntie Tiffany's here.
it's two very different things.
Very much different.
Take this
It's,
up
it's
to
very so when you talk about supporting yourself, it's having that conversation with yourself by yourself to let yourself know it's gonna be okay.
That's right.
You've been through worse.
Yep.
It's gonna be okay. You gonna survive this because you survived that, and you strong. And you look in the mirror and you have to say those affirmations to yourself, like I'm better than this. I deserve this. I'm going to be okay. I've done this. I'm bold. I'm bad. And ain't nobody going to stop me.
Yeah.
That's what you have to say to yourself.
That was like a pep talk right there.
Right.
Good
But
one.
it's hard.
It is very hard.
It is very hard to be. It's very hard.
I don't know which one of those little girls are going to put those boots on, but that's all
Maybe you
right.
can put them on and take them out there.
I want to.
It was a moment, see? So, understanding that it's okay to support yourself
Yes.
is very vital to your mental health and surviving just life.
Yes. You have to support yourself to an extent. Like,
Right.
you have to.
Because
You can't support other people
Right.
unless you know how to support
Right.
yourself.
And you can't become dependent on other people.
Yes.
Because the second somebody doesn't do something, you will be lost in the sauce.
That's
and you
right.
will be drowning in hot. Like, if you be drowning in hot sauce looking for milk.
Like my
that man
thing-
was when he ate that chip.
Looking for milk. I kind of like it. I love hot sauce. Yes, my thing is with helping a lot of people, I say you have to learn how to support yourself first, because when you pull on other people's, we're going to say weight, when you put their weight on your shoulders, it gets very heavy. And if you haven't strengthened your own shoulders yet first, then that weight will just break you. It'll just take you over.
And you won't know how to come back. So
Really
you
won't.
have to be in a place where you don't absorb other people's energy
Yes.
and other people's problems to the point that they become your own, and then you are now broken. And then that takes us to, I feel like that takes us into having support.
Yes.
For those times where you having support for those times that you do feel overwhelmed.
Yes,
And you
'cause
have
it will
taken
happen.
it does. It definitely does. Especially if you're in a position where you are consuming other people's issues. Or you're in a position where you're constantly helping everybody else and you're giving all of this great advice, and when you're in customer service,
Oh my goodness.
when you're in any sort of customer based anything, especially entrepreneurs, we consume other people's problems. We go into a coaching.
Yes.
It becomes more than just, it's not just a business or a job. It
It's
becomes your
not-
life.
It is your life.
I
I can tell you it's mine. It
Yes,
is
Lord.
totally
It consumes you
Yes.
in ways that you would never imagine.
Before and when you go to sleep, it is the only thing on your mind.
Right.
And when you wake up, it is the first thing on your mind.
Absolutely.
Everything in between,
It's
your
just-
business, what you're doing, helping people, how you can be better at it, how you can correct the mistakes you may
Right.
have made in the past, they don't happen again, how you can build
It
up
consumes
other
you.
people as well as you build up yourself.
Right.
It's big.
And having that strength to go out, because what you take and I
Dust
think
yourself off.
right, and I think
Get
when
back
you
in
have
there.
a good foundation, like you said, and you have a good backbone, and you've absorbed and you've surrounded yourself with good supportive people,
Yes.
because who you surround yourself with will determine how you live your life.
It's very true.
It will determine what you receive, how you perceive life, what your outlook is, how you think, how what you project out onto others.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you receive something that really touches you and you have a great support, you can then take what you receive and give it out to somebody that hasn't received it yet.
Yes,
and I
can.
think that's what makes you great at
Yes.
what you do, and how you support others by being able to say, I can stand on my own 2 feet, but I know if I get weak, I got somebody
right.
to have my back.
That's right.
And what frustrates me a lot of times is I see people that will say, oh no, I got this, I can do this by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus couldn't even do it by himself.
No.
He had a bunch of apostles, didn't he? Even though they were shady, he had them. And he created the ministry, and people, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. However, people, when you say ministry, they think church. No, a ministry is not just the church. It's a body of people together supporting each other. Bye-bye. Supporting each other and uplifting each other and keeping each other on solid foundation to be able to move forward in life. So I feel like when you don't have that support,
Mm-hmm.
that's when people fall into a very dark place.
Yes.
And it's so hard to get out.
Bye.
But knowing,
There's a lot going on.
yeah, it is. The kids are leaving.
There are kids coming in. And
They
leaving.
going, and we got dogs and cats and gerbils and ferrets and raccoons and
Bears, lions, tigers.
and bears.
Oh my.
Look, everybody need a little support. Even the animals need some
Everybody.
support.
Yes.
But if Chickapaw bark at me what? Yeah, him. He bark at me one more again. He gonna be supporting himself out on that mountain. Look, now why you got to mess with the lamp? He over here.
He is. Someone needs to
He's
sit.
just trying to figure out what is going on. Alright, we're gonna take our attention. See, dogs just take up all the attention.
Okay, so back to support, because you're
He
absolutely
eating
right.
stuff that she dropping.
Well, he's a little Hoover.
That's
I want one.
Oh shit. You want one of what? Give her a cracker. Can she have a cracker? And be quiet.
I love the look. I like.
That thing is.
So, all right. So we've covered the support that we
Stop.
have to have for ourselves,
Right.
and we've touched on the support that you need to have to give to others. What was the third one? I almost forgot now.
Supporting others, supporting yourself, and having someone support you. Bless you,
Yes,
baby.
having someone support you. So, this is one thing that I would always tell people to think about when it comes to having someone to support you. It's important to look at what type of person that they are and what that would be like in your future, not right now. Because generally, especially with young women, young ladies and men, they see something and, oh, that looks nice. I want to be a part of that. Or, that's what I want to be. But is that what you want to be 10, 20 years from now? It may look good now.
Right.
But how good is it for a long period of time? And the same thing when you get with adults. Some people, there's different types of people.
Right.
Like I've met people who are, I don't even think they can help it. Just drama follows them. It seems like they're just surrounded with, there's always something going on.
But I find that
And you have to be careful. You have to take those in dosages. You cannot take
I
on
just
too
take
much
it out
of those people.
because I can't handle them kind
I
of people.
understand
I've gotten
what
to a
you're
point in my life where if you're not moving with me, if I can't make money with you, if we can't grow and build together, we ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got it's no need in us having any goings on. I don't know what I did, Ray. I did something to touch the button. You okay? See, we about to have to support her.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
All
I
right.
gotta take care of Tia now.
What's your bad?
Yeah, I gotta get her home.
Oh,
So you can't have nobody support you if they can't
right.
support.
But what I found is, and this is just in my journey. This is
Right,
my
'cause
personal
everybody's
experience.
different, right.
Is I've done one at one point. I want to say in the summer, I did this stint. I was reading this book, and in the book it said if you basically switch everything you do and eliminate all the distractions out of your life for 30 days, you will have a shift in your own mindset. That's what I did. So for 30 days straight, I stopped listening to the radio. Y'all remember when I did that? 30 days straight, I stopped listening to the radio. I would only listen to motivational speeches. I would only listen to motivational speeches on my commute to work, on my commute home, in my downtime. I took the TV out of my room. I would go upstairs like there is no TV. Even now, I got to a point where I'm okay with not watching TV. I stopped watching the news. I stopped talking to people that I felt like were draining to me. I stopped engaging. I stopped engaging and allowing them to draw me in. And I found that when you stop engaging, you don't have to cut them off. They remove themselves.
They will. Yeah.
And
they're like this is rude, but they're like a parasite. Their source has left.
Right, and it's like getting an antibiotic. and that infection is gone.
It's gone.
And I found that when you don't have to cut people out of your life. When you start to change what you
That's
do.
for the little girl.
Okay. When you start to change what you do and how you act and how you respond. Now, one of the realest things that I've ever heard was you only can control. You can't control 90% of what happens in a day. You only can control 10%. And that 10% is how you react to it.
Right.
That will shift everything. I mean, it was like, oh my God, I didn't realize how much I was feeding in and letting people drain me. And at the end of the day, I felt like, oh my God, I just want to die. Like, I just wanted to be over. But then once little by little, it became a routine. I didn't mind doing it. It wasn't, okay, I'm going to just turn the night to you for 30 minutes. It became, okay, I'm not worried about that. It became, I'm looking for motivational stuff. I'm looking for the next new Tony Robbins. I'm looking for the next new Les Brown. I'm waiting for the next new T.D. Jakes. Like, I felt energized. Like my mornings, I got up in the morning. I listened to my 30-minute motivation. I was listening to it. And research shows that what you listen to in the first 20 minutes when you wake up will determine how your day will go.
I like
the first 20 minutes when you wake up, because your brain is still in that mode of absorbing subconsciously.
Right.
So in the first 20 minutes, I always turn on a 30-minute motivational speech. And I lay in bed and I just listen to it. And it's something that clicks in your head like, get up and get moving, get going. And it is, what I mean, it's mind-blowing, and it's like you just perceive life a little different. Like you look at things, you don't approach things like the one movie, one video I watched where it said, if you get up in the morning and you are stuck to your same routine, hitting the snooze button a couple times, you get up, you're dreading going to the bathroom, to wake up, you're splashing water on your face, this, that, and other, you're already I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't want to do this, and then you go down the kitchen, glass of milk spills over, or orange juice knocks over, or something drops, you fall, something falls, and you get all worked up. The rest of your day is going to go like that. You're going to react to everything. You're going to react. Instead of just taking a 5-second moment and saying, okay, the juice spilled, I'm going to wipe it up and keep it moving. And
so I think a lot of that too is knowing what you can and can't control, as far as if something breaks or spills. If you get upset, is anything going to change? Is anything going to be better? Is anything going to be worse? Right. Most of the time it's going to be worse.
Yep.
So you get into the thing where it's like it dropped, you might even laugh, or like Rhea does, and it cracks me up. That just happened, and I love it. Crack up. I love that saying. It pulls you out of that and you just start laughing right away. It changes the whole dynamic of the situation.
Like your mixers, for example.
Mixers. Alcohol
mixers.
I'm just playing.
Look, we some drunk things. I'm not drunk. I know, because it's only your cup.
Yes, these last couple of days have been a very interesting set of days between the month of sickness and but then when I started working on my body butters. And my mixers bent all the way in and stopped blending the butter. Then put a different set of blades on, and it just all 4 of the metal prongs just broke off at the same exact time. It was like, oh, okay, well, go. That happened. Not only did that happen, we went to, not only that, he went to go get me a new hand mixer, and Bed Bath & Beyond decided that the cheapest they was going to have was $30. Oh, no, we're not doing that.
See, that's why you go to the thrift store. You can always find a hand mixer in the thrift store.
Yes, but I mean, it was, I just wanted,
I'm going to go and find you
I
something.
wanted a new one. I like Bed Bath & Beyond. I had a 20% off coupon. It was going to go well.
Enhancement is going to have to donate
20% off
Now, mind you,
$30 still.
let me tell you,
like an
I
itemized
need you-
steel cannot bend
Yeah.
thing.
We gonna
Already.
create one.
Listen,
Let's make one.
in my own defense, there actually are a bunch of ones for $20 would have been less with the 20% off, but they didn't want to have them in the Owings Mills location. I'm sorry, what?
Nothing, mind you.
But in Bed Bath & Beyond, they have a ton of them. They have a ton of
They
them,
do. It's
and they're
a
all
lot.
in the right price range, and you can use your 20% off coupon. But for whatever reason, Owings Mills location decided they wanted to be on a whole nother level.
Of course. 'cause
They didn't want to be
Owens Mills.
aligned with the whole company.
No, because they
So,
buy themselves.
you know how that-
Owens Mills is a
Well,
entity of
you
its
know
own.
that logistics thing that's going on now. You have the Wegmans, you have all of these
Yeah.
new apartment
Bougie.
buildings.
And
They have to kind of put out the product that's a little bit more medium expensive to medium
Check
high.
out somebody's area. This is a bunch of people that want to be here.
And
They're here in their mind
But they
and their
here.
spirit. But in
They
their
here.
wallet,
They're here.
they are not.
They coupons.
But
Yes.
I bet you if you only offer them something that's up here, they're gonna have to save or do something.
You-
Make some,
you
do
be
some
surprised how
strings
they
for
see
some
it.
They
change.
do. They get coupons.
You'd be surprised how many you see in Savers and
Save it.
Goodwill.
Oh, they
Or they
save
go,
with-
or here what they do. They don't go to the Goodwill here.
Of course.
They go out to Carroll
Because
County.
they don't want to
Yeah.
see their own people.
Yeah,
there.
and they go out to Columbia.
I ain't gonna lie though.
I
If
go-
you live out here, the Carroll County Goodwill is really nice.
It is.
It's
And
really
so is
big.
The one in Columbia, they got Louis Vuittons and all types of stuff. I got me some Steve Madden shoes for $5.
But I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I did have to miss out on the portion of support for today, but that is okay because I will watch it later. I had to step aside and be a mom and be an
that's what
aunt,
we
and
did.
it is what it is. It is why we are who we are.
Yeah.
I mean, would we be real moms talk if we weren't?
If we
somebody's
with
mom?
moms.
If the nannies were taken care of.
Oh,
What? Let's not. Look,
Real moms
listen,
with
that's
nannies.
you know that touches somewhere for us.
It does. It touches me in a really.
In the bad place. It
Bad
don't even
place.
touch me in the
I
right
see.
place.
That
It
was literally
makes
a
my
story
butt
for another
itch.
day. I don't
Something just
knock.
happened.
I don't knock women. I don't knock women that can have a nanny. I don't knock you at all. And then depending on how you use the nanny, if you're using a nanny because you want to go to work and you don't want daycare, I don't knock you.
I'm all for it. But if you're using a nanny because you home and you just don't feel like being involved with
like
the
on
kids,
one of my
did the whole
favorite
ad
shows.
just come on?
The Golden Girls, where she says, I come to the edge. You know how many nights I came to the edge of the stairs when you were crying and yelled for the governess to go and get
Yes.
you?
What?
I don't have time for that.
That happens.
I don't. Yeah, the governess, the nanny,
It's the nanny.
Oh, that's
the
In the
that
South. In the South.
in the
I
south, the
don't
au
know
pair.
about them.
I don't.
The lady that breastfeeds your baby because you
Yes.
too cute to do it.
Yes. I'm not down for that. I don't have.
I ain't nobody's cow.
I don't feel like there's anything that
But
that
we are
particular
not,
mother
real
and I can
moms
talk about.
talk are not against
No,
anyone
No, do what you gotta do.
who has
Do what
been
you
raised
do.
that way by
Wasn't
Peepaw
raised
or
right.
nanny,
You
whatever.
might have been raised right because you was raised by me mom.
That's usually how it happens.
Mm.
But
I just saying that you can't
me
be
mom.
a
There we
host.
go.
We ain't got none. That's what we saying.
we ain't got
We
none.
are the nanny. We the
However,
baby and the nanny.
If someone is looking for a nanny and would like to contact Life Enhancement for that, I can help you.
Find
Just
one,
don't
not,
send them
do,
to
not
me.
be the one.
I will not be the nanny.
And he ain't gonna offer
But
other services neither.
I will find
Because I'm gonna
a
beat your
very
kids.
reputable, outstanding person to watch your child.
Well,
It just won't be us.
I think my daughter just made it here.
Oh, cool. My
I
boy.
did her ding.
So we
So-
did the support. We did our DIY moment. We did our spotlight moment.
Now it's real talk. Now we about to have a moment of.
Y'all been fooling the whole hour.
I knew she was
It's
going to
how
say
long
that.
has it been?
2 hours.
2 hours?
It has not been 2
I've been
hours.
standing for 2 hours.
How long has
You
it
have not been standing there
How long
for
has it
2
been
hours.
recorded? It says it.
An hour.
1 hour.
We
Right.
It says 58 minutes.
So we're
Well,
at our
59
first-
minutes.
No, No, she do this all the time.
Say it.
No,
She
not at all.
Fun.
So this is a part of the. It's an hour show.
Oh,
We're
don't
done.
fall, don't fall.
Dog.
We're
See
done.
ya.
We're at the
On
time.
TV. Hi.
We're at the
They don't
time.
care. They don't care. No. They don't care nothing though. Like, so what?
Did I say that nicely? I tried even with the body movements. Because you know, when the teenagers start going to work, and they get off, life is so over. Work was so hard.
Oh my God, I'm so
you have to
tired.
make
Really,
sure
Pikachu? If
that
you
you
like me,
watch
because you're
it.
trying to bite this.
We're on TV.
There you go. Keep
Oh, sorry. It broke. It broke. It didn't break a little. Let me show you. It didn't break a little bit. It broke a lot.
A lot of it.
And I'm sorry. That's why my fingers are in my mouth. Cause it broke a lot.
Where did you get that from?
It's my nail box.
Look, I'm liable to pull a safety pin and the paper clip out my boob.
But she's laying down on the floor.
Okay.
So, how did you enjoy the show?
It was wonderful.
You enjoyed it?
I really had to kind of hold back because I wanted to just roll back and laugh. These two, you should see me at home. No, I wouldn't be able to talk then, and I would be pink red. You should see me at home watching these two, cracking up with tears rolling.
Kind of crazy.
It's funny. I really would rather watch them than the what is it? That virus?
The Kardashians?
Yes.
The virus! Jesus!
It just keeps like
Growing.
growing, and making copies.
they
and making
multiply.
copies. And you don't know, well, that was a man. Oh man, oh, that was a woman.
You don't know what you watch.
Very interesting.
I can't. Because
But,
I feel
yes.
like I get slow.
This I can watch.
This you can watch.
And-
Say hello to the
And then I'm not-
Genuinely.
Wow.
Say hi, Nana. All right, now
Even
get
when I'm
up.
tired, like I am today,
I love that we
this
have
show.
some women of color on the TV that are
on
not
the computer.
cursing. We're on the. I'm gonna say that we're on the
We
TV.
on the
Okay,
TV.
we on the
Because
TV.
this is somebody's real TV. They don't even watch
That's
the TV.
true.
The computer has become the TV.
This is true.
There's
Because I
no
would line up to the
extreme cursing. Like
No.
what is that? What is that? That mess with the,
Can't.
no.
No.
The rappers' wives and all of
Oh,
that.
real
The
hip-hop.
hood rats on TV. Yes.
There we go.
Yes. The hood rats
That
on
life.
TV.
That life.
It's none of that going on. You know, we all
Then I
three
call them
entrepreneurs here talking,
About
educating.
Real
You can have a good time without. I mean, this.
I got.
Then there's that.
What is that?
And
Mine
then
coming
there's
up today.
Wait, so I do
can't
want to
cover
say
that
something.
up.
I want to say something.
Y'all like my shirt?
I want to say something.
That's cute.
I ordered this from Amazon. I love Amazon.
She wants to say something.
Say it, boo. Say what you
Next
gotta
week
say.
Saturday, we're gonna be posting it on our page. But next week Saturday, Real Moms Talk is inviting everyone out to have a drink with us.
Yes. Come drink with us.
Now, when we drink, I
You
cannot
got to get
promise
there
that
early
it will
because the
be
glass
just
might be
like
empty.
this. It might be like
Worse.
just
Amplified.
More real.
more real.
Yeah,
Look,
real.
look. Let me apologize now for what might happen later.
And there won't be any drunk involved. It'll just be
It'll
us,
just be
raw,
us.
uncut, no children. And
Uncensored. Boom.
genuinely cannot wait
I
to
just
see
When
who
you said
comes
I'm
out
kissing,
with
I
us.
saw that
Oh,
thing
did
go.
you see it? No shilling. No shilling. No shilling. We
My hair.
grown
And
up.
let's add
We
alcohol to it.
Unfortunately, you're not gonna be here.
I'll be here in spirit.
You will.
Yeah,
I
make
can
sure
drink
you
with you.
Right.
When is this? Next week?
Next
So
Saturday.
this is what we
Right.
want y'all to do.
Life Enhancement will be in Virginia.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what's my mom?
We're traveling down.
Okay.
We're gonna stop there because it gets a little bit too hot. Maybe further you go down for me. I'll send the intern. In Virginia, yes. Florida. Hi, Florida, and all of my wonderful fans and family in Florida who are watching this or who will be because I will share it with you.
So let me throw this one on your lap. Can I throw this one on your lap very quickly? Right.
I want to do that.
Right. I'm gonna just on your lap.
Oh!
So you gave me an idea when we discussed. I don't know. Does Jeremy know?
I have no
About
idea
the
what you're
birthday?
talking
Am I supposed to know about my
He
birthday?
does know, but I haven't decided. There are no prices, so there's no decision.
No, what I'm saying is, does he know before I go?
Oh yes, I
open my
discussed
mouth?
it with him.
Oh, okay. That's all I needed clearance.
I didn't get permission for anything, but I can't.
So what I was thinking was, let's take Real Moms Talk on a cruise for Jeremy's birthday.
That's kind of exciting.
And
It would
let's
only be like this. It can't be like, we're not going to have our camera crew following us around. So we will be
right.
sitting
So
down.
this is what I'm saying. Let's
You know, the
invite
selfie
them
stick.
to come take a trip with us on a cruise.
Laying in the shade. with a glass
Yes.
of lemonade.
Let's invite. If you would like, please comment below.
We have to
Comment
make a
on a
poll.
page. We're gonna do a
We're
poll.
gonna make a poll.
If you would like to join us for our very first cruise next year for Jeremy's birthday, we don't have a destination set yet. We're gonna have to figure out
Well,
where
I'm
you
just
want to
on a
go.
boat
New
with
Jersey.
food
Where you wanna go?
and alcohol. I don't care where the boat
Oh, I don't
stops.
really care. I'm not getting off the boat.
Okay,
I'm
so
just gonna be honest with you.
Ray will entertain y'all
I
on the boat.
wholeheartedly love the boat.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing out there that I need. There is alcohol on the boat. There
What
is
about
food
the
on the boat.
excursions and then
Right.
and
Now
We
you
gotta-
gotta get off it, but they do
You
that
have
on
to
their
get
own
off the
island.
boat so we can share
and the
take.
natives.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
the natives. I
No,
get
we
off
gonna
the
find
alcohol.
one.
Go to
There's
Italy.
gonna be a lot of alcohol.
Go
Trust
to
me.
Italy.
We gonna have the
I care about
shampoo
the
booze
natives.
bottles. I'm
Shampoo, what?
yeah, it's the fake bottles. But they look like shampoo and body wash and all that, but you fill them with the alcohol, so you can take them through, and they just look like regular body wash. and
That's
stuff.
illegal.
Shut up. Mind your business.
But that,
This is why kids ain't. This is why.
This is real mom.
Yes.
talk.
when they all crowded around us, we knew it was time to end.
I
It is
know.
time to
I
end.
just want you to
Okay,
know there is
but
a
we- I'm
wall
just
of
sharing.
children.
I was gonna
right
now
Yes,
it's just
they're
children,
like
but
they're
it's a
getting
wall of
closer.
teenagers now. Before it was
And
little
and
ones.
Pikachu.
Now it's teenagers.
A little
It's
bit
not a peak.
afraid.
Everybody's input is gonna be in.
So
Everybody's
we
We're out.
love y'all. The kids are obviously calling because you can hear them at this point. Deuces.
There's
Love
a
you
color
guys.
on my bed.
We
Good
got
night.
I need a color.
Thank you so much. We're out.